I'm about to prove to you that the Torah observers are in the new covenant more so than Christians. Jeremiah 31 through 34. You can read that, but it's really through 31 and 33 that I'm going to be showing you right now. Look, the days are coming. That is the Lord's declaration. When I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah. Where's Gentiles in there, by the way? I don't know. Instead, this is the covenant I will make with the house of Israel after those days. The Lord's declaration. I will put my teaching within them and write it on their hearts. I will be their God and they will be my people. Let's see what Paul says now in Romans chapter 2, verse 13. Let's pick it up. For the hearers of the law are not righteous before God, but the doers of the law will be declared righteous. So when Gentiles who do not have the law instinctively do what the law demands, they are a law to themselves, even though they do not have the law. They show that the works of the law is written on their hearts. Sounds like the new covenant. Sounds like they're in the new covenant. Their consciences confirm this. Their competing thoughts will either accuse or excuse them. Let's focus on verse 13 now. For the hearers of the law are not righteous before God, but the doers of the law will be declared righteous. Romans 6:14. For sin will not rule over you, because you are not under the law, but under grace. What then? Should we sin because we are not under law, but under grace? Absolutely not. Don't you know that if you offer yourselves to someone as obedient slaves, you are slaves of the one to whom you obey, either of sin leading to death, or of obedience leading to righteousness. And we just learned that keeping the law is righteous. Now let's see what Christ has to say. Don't assume that I came to destroy the law or the prophets. I did not come to destroy, but to fulfill. For I assure you, until heaven and earth pass away, not the smallest letter or one stroke of the letter will pass away from the law, until all things are accomplished. Well, as I checked, heaven and earth are not passed away yet, and everything has not been accomplished in the Bible yet. Therefore, whoever breaks one of the least of these commandments and teaches people to do so will be called least in the kingdom of heaven. But whoever practices and teaches these commandments will be called great in the kingdom of heaven. So it sounds like Christ is telling us to teach the law there. For I tell you, unless your righteousness surpasses that of the scribes and Pharisees, you will not enter the kingdom of heaven. So our righteousness needs to surpass the righteousness of the Pharisees, which means that we got to keep the law and not be hypocrites about it, and actually uplift other people and help them to keep the law and teach them how to keep the law. So it's not the law that leads to death, but sin, and sin is breaking the laws of God. 1 John 3:4 and what Paul says in Romans chapter 7.